Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Pop to the Top podcast. We have a lot to talk about this week. We are on theme this week for the Wicked movie. Very exciting. I'm Elphaba.
I'm Glinda. We're going to be talking more about Wicked later, but first we have a little announcement.
We're having a guest next week.
And we have a new segment that we're going to be starting, which is really exciting.
They kind of go hand in hand together.
Yeah, the only time I think, unless you and I go to something, or like one of us, it'll not have a guest, but it's called It Was Rare, I Was There. And we're going to have pals coming in to talk about fun things in pop culture that they went to and their firsthand account of it.
Yeah, like what their experience was like.
So this one, I did go with our first guest to this event. So I guess whatever. Our pal Emily is going to be joining us next week to talk about mine and Emily's night at the first night of the first ever Harryween. So I'm really excited about that.
Was there a second one?
Yeah. He did 2 nights in New York and then he did it the year after in LA.
Oh.
So we're really excited about that next week. But this week, we have a lot to talk about, as Marissa said. So we're going to start with pop topics and then move into yapping about Wicked.
The first thing we have to talk about is Dancing with the Stars. It was a semi-finale this past week, and I was stressed out.
I think I texted you like 6 times in the span of like 5 seconds.
I was so confused because you're about like a minute to 30 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, I forget about that.
And you went, "We are so up." I was like,
well,
for what?
Yeah, it could have meant anything. So honestly, that wasn't much of a spoiler.
No, I was like, oh, well, Lona must have made it through.
Right. Yeah, because I was like cheering. I was like, I just really want her to make it. And then I said
I saw something. I don't know who this person was or who he works for or whatever, but he was like, the last 2 people that like are going to be eliminated when they do that, like, oh, everyone goes through is the people with the most votes, because
probably.
then like you're suspensed and like people will watch longer. Because if they see their favorite goes through, they click off.
Going off of what we were talking about is, so there's going to be a 5-person finale for the first time? I don't know.
No, they did it last season too.
Oh, it was 5 for last season too?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that. So yeah, I'm so excited.
Yep. So people think it's also a 5-person finale is because it's a 3-hour-long finale. And they're like, we need time to fill up.
We get to see a freestyle from everybody, which I'm really excited about.
Steven's going to do so good in freestyle.
I also think Alona's going to do really well. They all cater to like what they're good at.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody even did a cheer routine one year, and it was just cool because it was different and not what everybody else.
When they did like their favorite dance.
Oh, like redoing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I liked when they did that.
But then we would have to see Alan back in Donkey Drag. Another thing that happened exciting this week, yesterday, was the Coachella lineup got announced.
Yes. Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yo Gabba
Gabba. Why they're not headlighting?
Right.
I don't know.
I would like to see it. The lineup's interesting.
Collab with Post Malone. That would be... Yeah, they can all wear cowboy hats.
I'm excited to see Lady Gaga perform.
Me too. Do you think she's going to sing Shallow?
Probably. She has so many songs, and her production is so big.
Like the ones that we listened to in middle school.
Those aren't even hits anymore.
They don't know.
Right.
Like if you said...
Poker Face.
If you said like Alejandro,
they would have no idea.
Who? You're like, Fernando. You mean Domingo?
Right, no, they would really think that.
No,
and
Fernando.
They think that Bloody Mary is from TikTok when it's a Lady Gaga song.
Literally. Even some of my kids go sing a song. I was like, oh, I know that song. They're like, from TikTok? I was like, no, just from the radio.
From live.
This live. That was played in my middle school dance. And they're like...
Middle school dance. Oh my god. Yeah. And most recently, moving on from Coachella, a Coachella alum, if you will, Billie Eilish was named Apple Music Artist of the Year.
Do people vote for that, or do the Apple people just come up with it?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Did she release anything this year?
Hit Me Hard and Soft.
A whole album? Is that an album?
Yes.
That happened this year?
Yes.
I listened to that.
I did. I liked it a lot.
Oh.
Anyways, enough of all of this nonsense. Let's talk
Anyways.
Wicked. The Wicked movie comes out today, the day this is released. So go see it and don't sing in the theaters.
Until after Christmas.
I'll probably wait until it comes out on streaming to watch it just because it's long and I can't
How long
sit
is it?
through movies. I don't know. Anything over an hour and a half is long for me.
I think it is an hour and a half.
Oh, really? Then it's perfect.
Because the first act, well, I don't know if they made it longer, but the first act of Wicked the musical is an hour and a half.
Oh.
And then the second one's shorter. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
See.
The Wizard of Oz is an hour and a half.
I love The Wizard of Oz so much.
I mean, majority of Wicked is singing.
To celebrate the Wicked movie, we have 2 activities that we're going to be doing on the podcast today. Which one would you like to do first?
We'll do the quiz first.
You want to tell the people what you have prepared?
We're doing a BuzzFeed quiz. Who are you, Elphaba or Glinda? The population is split down the middle into Elphabas and Glindas, but which are you? I'm guessing we're both Glinda. Okay, the first question was, pick an element. What did you pick?
I picked Earth.
Earth.
Oh my gosh.
Which word would friends use to describe you?
I said passionate.
I said caring.
Pick a flower. I said rose.
I said sweet pea. I do like roses, but I don't really like red ones sometimes. Okay. I only like them because of Beauty and the Beast, but if I were to pick a flower, I would want it to be like a purple flower. Sweet peas are purple. Which
superpower would you like to have? I said the ability to talk to animals.
Which animal resonates with you the most?
I said a dog.
I said a panda.
Shocker.
Which after-school club would you join?
I was in art club, so I said that.
I was in drama club. Nope, I picked drama club.
Pick a movie genre. Oh, I said comedy.
Oh. Me too. Which season is your favorite?
Spring.
Yeah, I put spring.
An important quality to have in a friend. I said kindness.
Yeah, that's what I put too.
And I'm a Capricorn.
I'm a Sagittarius.
I got Glinda.
I got Glinda. Wow. I'm so surprised.
Oh my gosh. That's so crazy.
Wow.
We have another activity, and that is reacting to the red carpet looks from the Wicked premieres. Yeah. So I've prepared a PowerPoint.
I really like judging what people wear because sometimes people pick the most ugly things, and I'm like, who told you that was a good idea?
I picked mostly good things. I've prepared a PowerPoint, and for our audio listeners, you're going to have to watch the video. But for our video listeners, I'll put like the screenshot of the slide we're looking at on the video. Also, this is probably out of order, and if some are missing, no, they aren't. We're starting in London, England.
Oh.
The theme is Emerald City. What do you think?
I like that.
I really like the director's glasses. I think they're fun.
Well, his glasses mimic Elphaba's.
Right, that's what I thought it was cool. And then he had the emerald jacket, which I thought was fun.
Yes, I liked that.
I love Jeff Goldblum's jacket. He's in this PowerPoint twice. He made it twice. It
does look like Cruella de Vil gave it to him.
But it's also giving like Grey Cowardly Lion costume, you know.
Crazy.
What do you think of Ariana and Cynthia for Emerald City?
Ariana, she did a play on Glinda, the musical dress that she wears in the musical.
Okay.
The yellow dress.
It's pretty.
I'm not really sure what Cynthia's supposed to be. A broom, I think?
I think it's fun, though. It's different.
Oh, I like it.
I think everyone is pretty different, but fun. I don't hate anything.
I could not imagine watching a whole movie in Cynthia's dress.
Oh my gosh, I know.
For 2.5 hours.
After doing press, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Moving on to New York. The theme was Ozdust Ball, and we have Ariana, Cynthia, and then our Glee queens, Leah Michele and Kristen Chenoweth, along with the man himself, Frankie Grande.
It's like school dance.
Yeah,
almost.
It's shimmery.
So, he's kind of like dressing as if like he's going to the dance.
Okay.
Because like
fine.
The way that I would describe it is kind of like the Capitol and Hunger Games.
I really like Elphaba and Glinda. They're very cute. I love, if you zoom in, Cynthia has green eyeshadow on. And I really like that.
I do
That's
like
pretty.
that. That's very cool.
And I like the bubble dress that Ariana has on. I like the color of it. It's really pretty.
Mexico now. All
right, Mexico City, Mexico. The theme was Enchanted Forest. The first picture I found was the ones with their hands up. And then I saw the picture of her hands down, but the hands were still up. So I just think that's really cool to show that. So I thought that
Yes.
was really neat. I love this bubble dress Ariana's wearing.
I think she did a dress for each Glinda in the musical that the lighting it looks like. So for this one, it looked pink sometimes, it looked blue sometimes, it looked
Oh,
white sometimes. So
one.
I think that was really cool.
And then Jonathan Bailey, I think this I couldn't find one of him looking funky, so I just picked this one.
It's giving
Almost Prince Eric. Okay.
it's giving like he just came back from like a wedding,
Yeah, and
but
he's
like
like,
took
"Well,
off
I'm
his
here."
shirt.
Yeah, he's missing. He just has an
Like he took
undershirt
off his
on.
button shirt and just has his undershirt on,
Yes, yes, yes,
but
yes.
then put his
Literally.
jacket back on. Like he got too hot. But he wanted the jacket to complete the outfit, so he took off the button off.
Right. And you know what? Good for him.
He's also wearing like alligator
I see that. The
shoes.
shoes,
Probably fake
interesting.
alligator, I hope.
I like the silhouette of Cynthia's dress a lot. The last two premieres that I think are the best, we save for the last. Moving on to LA, the theme was Shiz University. I love it all.
I really like Ariana's dress because it's like Dorothy's dress, but pink.
Mm-hmm. And I love Cynthia's, the color of it. It looks so good on her. And then the Elphabas and Glindas together was so cute. If you scroll to the next LA slide, is three people who attended who I think look amazing. Frankie Grande's back.
Why is Ashley Tisdale on here?
She's a student at Shiz University.
That's not what they look like.
Well, that's what she thinks they look like, I think. I don't know. Troy looks so good.
I think it's too much fabric.
I love this Frankie look, though, because it's both of them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so fun.
He also is just so happy to be there.
Yeah, he's very Glinda. Last, do you want? Can we talk about my favorite one? I think this was this the first one, the first premiere. I think it was
In
Sydney.
LA?
No, in
Oh,
no, Sydney.
oh, Sydney, Australia. I really like.
The Glinda dress is gorgeous.
That one I feel like is more like their costumes.
I'm obsessed with the butterfly necklace that she's wearing.
Yeah.
It's so cute, and I'm kind of glad she didn't have a crown on or anything too much because it would have like taken away from how. That's all of these premieres, but we still have a whole nother round when the next movie comes out. Are the looks going to be much different in the second movie than what we had for the first movie? Because I don't know anything.
For
Or
like
are,
the costumes?
yeah, or are like we probably going to see similar things
I mean, Elphaba, I think, only wears black ever.
in the next? So maybe she'll only do black for the next one.
Well, no, she wears
Oh,
like
she's
only black
green, duh.
ever. Yeah, she physically is green.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know who Elphaba becomes?
Dorothy. I said that so confidently. I don't know anything. Literally, I know
She becomes
nothing.
the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh, duh, the good witch, you dumbass.
Like,
Good witch
Dorothy.
and the bad witch. Yes. Okay, yes, I do know that. I just said that. I don't know why the fuck I said that. Dorothy. Yeah. They both become the witches, right? Of Wizard of Oz.
Glinda becomes Glinda the good witch.
Right.
Do you know who the other bad witch is?
She's the one that we find under the house.
Yes. Do you know who that is? They're two different people.
So
because there's the good witch, there's two good witches and two bad witches.
I think I need to rewatch Wizard of Oz. What am I
Because like
missing?
the north and south are the good witches, and the east and the west are the bad witches. Elphaba has a sister.
That's the one we find under the house.
But in the first movie, she's good, and then she turns bad. But then Elphaba's not actually bad, but people think she's bad. So then she just becomes the Wicked Witch of the East because she finds out that the wizard isn't actually a wizard. He's just making everything up, and he's not actually powerful. So she goes against him, and then everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, why would you do that? He's like the best." It's kind of like the Hunger Games. He's like President Snow, and all the capital is like, "Woohoo, we got President Snow." Then Elphaba's like Katniss.
I'm learning so much.
A thing in the first movie, they're like, she can get killed by water.
Oh right, and they throw water on her, and she melts.
Yes.
Okay, I think I'll understand it.
The end of Wicked Part 2 is the Wizard of Oz. Like you meet Dorothy.
You said we meet Dorothy.
You meet who? Okay, so Elphaba turns the Tin Man, Cowardly Lion, and the Scarecrow were people.
Right.
She's the one who turns it into them.
Oh.
So then they want revenge on her. She took their lives away.
Right. It's gonna start making sense, I think, when I watch it. I'll be like, oh, this is that person, or like this is connected to this.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna be able to really recap the Wicked movie because I don't think there's a dog nose here. I don't think either of us will see it. I wonder how
At
soon
the
it'll be on
movie.
streaming. But when it is, I'm gonna watch it.
I would assume probably Christmas because that's when they do the sing-alongs.
That would make sense. Good. Well, I can wait that long.
And then like I feel like for Christmas then you could like buy it
That's
for
smart.
like a
A
present.
present.
Yeah.
Well, go Wicked. Go see Wicked. It's out today.
Go see Wicked. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in. We talked about Wicked and Dancing with the Stars and Billie Eilish. Next week we have a guest. Very exciting. Tune in for that. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.